Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well and had a lovely Easter weekend. It's Bank Holiday Monday when I'm filming this, and I've had a really nice few days. It's been my sister's 18th birthday, my mum's birthday, so we've had lots of celebrating indoors, of course, but it's been really nice to just take some time off because I am still working, so it's been nice to have a few days to sort of just chill and do things that I actually wanted to spend some time doing. I did start to try and film this about an hour ago, but my camera battery was flat, my SD card was full, and I got the GorillaPod tripod stick stuck in my camera. So I've spent the last hour brushing out all of the hair extensions that I'm going to show you whilst charging up my battery, so hopefully it lasts. If not, I guess I'll just have to cut halfway through and finish filming later. But today I wanted to show you my ever-growing collection of Lullabellz synthetic hair extensions. This is in no way in partnership with Lullabellz, I wish it was, but I've bought all of these myself since the start of the isolation, I guess, really. So over the past 4 weeks I ordered my first synthetic ponytail and I was absolutely obsessed. I loved it so much that I went back online the next day and ordered a second one, I think, and then a week or so later I ordered another 3 because they had a 40% sale on. So I now have 3 ponytails and 2 clip-in single piece hair extensions. They are all an insane colour match. They have a service on Instagram where if you just send them a photo of your hair in natural lighting, so like outside from the back, they will colour match you. And I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but for me the colour match was amazing. All of my extensions are in the shade Harvest Blonde. I've had loads of people message me asking on Instagram what shade they are, but I would definitely recommend that you just pop them a DM and see what they say for you, because even though you might think that your hair looks the same as mine, actually there might be some differences that they pick up on, and if you can get it to match perfectly, then you literally can't tell that these are extensions. So I'll start with a little bit of backstory as to why I'm wearing the extensions, I guess. I have super thin hair, as you can probably tell. I don't have that much hair and it's obviously quite short. I've never really managed to get it to a super long length, so that's definitely something that's appealed to me. But at the same time, I think wearing the hair extensions has made me appreciate having short hair as well, because I do like having not too much hair sometimes, especially when it's been warmer weather. I put on one of the ponytails and oh my god, if you have that much hair in real life and you somehow survive in the heat, I applaud you, because I had to go and take it out because I was so warm. So there's definitely perks to having short and thin hair, but I just really wanted to live out my best princess life wearing these hair extensions. Guys, this has already been a nightmare. The SD card that I thought was empty that I just put in my camera also just got full, so I'm back to my first one, which actually says it has 20 minutes of filming, I think, before it runs out of space, so if I get a move on this, we'll all be fine. So a few things. They definitely do molt. If you're not okay with hair, maybe don't get these, because there are definitely a lot of hairs left lying around once I've worn them, and just when you're brushing through them and things like that, they do tend to sort of shed a lot of hairs. But also there's so many hairs in these ponytails, it definitely hasn't made a difference so far. Obviously I've only had these for a few weeks, so I'm not sure how long they'll last over time, but speaking from what I know so far, they do molt hairs, but they're definitely at least 4 of the 5 still look pretty much the same as when I got them. I'll talk about that later as I get to that one ponytail which maybe hasn't lasted as well. I've also been trimming little ends if they get a little bit. Obviously they are synthetic material hairs, so if they're getting a little bit frazzled looking, then I've been trimming them. I'm not really sure if that's recommended or what you're supposed to do. It's definitely worked so far for me. It does say on the packets that you can wash, dry, and style them with heat. I haven't tried any of those yet, but if I do get around to it, then I'm sure I will give an update, definitely over on my Instagram at least, because I've had so many messages about all of these extensions and so many people that have said that they've ordered them themselves. Which is really exciting, and I hope you all love them as much as I do. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna just pop the name of the extension and the price on the screen because I've forgotten to get it up on my laptop, and I just want to get this done before my camera runs out of charge. But I know that this first ponytail which I got is called the Mini Grande extension. I am going to show how to apply them and what they look like when they're on as well in a little cutaway. This is the first synthetic ponytail that I ordered. It was £25, I believe. And I know that because this one's their newer ponytail, it's usually excluded from the offers, I think. But I would say this is definitely worth the money. It's a little bit shorter, it sort of sits just around the shoulders, so it's actually not too much different to my hair now. But it's got this lovely little flick, which I've been trying to replicate with my hair, but it just does not hold it as well at all. It's a super thick ponytail. It's got really nice body and bounce, and I assume from the name that it's supposed to be like tiny ponytail Ariana Grande vibes. I do have the other two ponytails which are much longer, but this one is quite nice for a slightly more low maintenance pony, because obviously it doesn't get in your way when you're sitting down and things like that. Again, people with hair that's actually that long, how the hell do you manage? Because it's a learning curve. So yeah, mini grande ponytail. This is the one that I think most of you have ordered when I've been putting it on my Instagram stories and things, so this is definitely a big hit. So if I just give you an idea of how you apply these, basically you have this little clip here, and that's the bit that you actually put your own ponytail in, and then you pin it in, so you sort of push it back into the ponytail so it's sitting around it like this, and then you tuck that bit underneath there, and then you drag this bit round, and this is actually Velcro. So if you then take this round, so your ponytail is in the middle, and Velcro it round like this, and then you actually wrap your own hair, wrap this hairpiece, around, and you get this really nice hair covered ponytail which just sits with your own ponytail in the middle. And it's so seamless that you literally can't tell that it's not your own. So the second ponytail that I ordered was, I believe, oh actually I've got the wrong one there. I've got so much hair on my knee, I feel like I've got some kind of small animal lying across me. Ugh. This was the second ponytail I ordered, and it, I believe, is called the Hollywood Grande. I don't know if I'm just adding grande in for no reason. It's the Hollywood curl style ponytail. As I said, this one is much longer, so if it's sitting around here, it comes down to sort of belly button length, I would just say, for me. This is the one that hasn't quite fared as well as the rest. I think it's just gone like a little bit frizzy, if you can tell. It's definitely still kept the waves, and maybe it's just a case of I need to wash, dry, style, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a go, and just, the issue is I'm not really sure how to get these really lovely waves that are set into the pony, so I'm not too sure how to replicate it. So I might have a look on the website and just see what I can find out about how to keep this one looking good. Yeah, other than the fact it's sort of frizzed a little bit, I have worn this one a lot. It's super long, and I think that's the issue, is when it's sort of behind your head, then if you sit down it kind of rubs against any chair or anything that you're sitting on, so it definitely picks up like static and gets a little bit knotty. This is the one that I've been having trouble brushing. Again, it just pulls out a lot of hairs just because it's quite long, and I think where the texture is, it gets a little bit caught in it sometimes. But it's definitely a really lovely long ponytail, and definitely more of a statement piece. I've just spent so long brushing all of these, I feel like I really regret throwing that onto my bed because it's probably going to be all tangled again now. Anyway, this is the third, so the third order is when I bought the third ponytail and also 2 strip extensions. This pony may be my favourite in terms of how sleek it looks. It's just this lovely, super straight, poker straight. This is called the straight grande ponytail, I think. This is the Ariana Grande top of your head, gorgeous ponytail, applied exactly the same as the other two. You pin it into your pony, wrap it around, and then you Velcro this round like this. I also should have said, you need so many hair grips. Like, if you have thin, light hair like me, like, it's not got a lot of weight behind it, these things are heavy and they pull it down. Like, they really do weigh down your tiny little ponytail if you're anything like me. So you will need a lot of grips, or bobby pins, whatever you call them, to just really firmly secure this in place to make sure that you have it super locked in and it's not going to sort of slide down your head as the day goes on. But they're actually super comfy. Like, I've just been wearing them around the house to cheer myself up, getting all glammed up with nowhere to go. So they are super comfy, and I've been wearing them morning to evening, and maybe you have to readjust the grips a little bit throughout the day, but realistically they fare so well through the course of a day just sitting around. I mean, I'm not sure how well they do if it was like super windy, because they might blow around and get really tangled, but at the minute we're not going outside, so it doesn't matter. And the other thing with all of these ponytails is obviously you can have them super high up on top of your head, or you can have them low and then they'd be even longer. So if you can cope with having to avoid sitting on it, go for it. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure they would look great. So next up is the first set of strip extensions that I bought from Lullabellz. These were super cheap, like I'm talking a little bit more than £10, because I got them when they had 40% off, and they're already a really affordable price. I think the difference with these is that I can personally tell that I'm wearing them, and I think it's just because Where these are still super thick and there's a lot of hair there, my hair doesn't really blend that well, and because it's only one piece, it sort of sits on top and it doesn't look quite as like seamless and well blended as the ponytails do. So for the 2 strip extensions, I've actually tried styling them myself into something a little bit different. I find that this straight long extension looks so nice in some really long plaits. Plaits are not something that I have ever done confidently with my hair because the plait is literally like the width of my little finger. So to have these beautiful long thick plaits where my hair blends in really well, I love it. And these are super easy to apply. Again, something I didn't even realise the first time that I tried them. I was just ramming these clips like into my hair and wondering why I was hurting my head. You actually pop the clips open like this, so the teeth are sort of sticking out. You slide it into your hair and then pop the clip back shut, and there's 4 clips along the length of it. So they're super easy. They don't pull out at all during the day, even though my hair is super thin and quite shiny, so you kind of expect it to slide. They stay in so well, and they are sort of this length, like down. I think they look amazing. And finally, this is the last set of extensions that I have so far. I'm sure my collection is going to grow, even with all of the other different styles that they have. I want to try literally everything that Lullabellz has because it's been a game changer for me. Like, I'm so self-conscious about my hair, and I've had so many compliments of people on Instagram, and my hair isn't something that I normally get complimented for. So it's definitely been like a big confidence booster, and I'm really excited to try wearing these. And I think the other thing is, my mum was sort of asking like, are you actually going to wear that to work? Because people are going to know that it's extensions if you come in with like a hip length ponytail one day. But I don't think it matters. I think that's definitely a stigma that some people try and create around fake ponytails and things like that. But we wear false eyelashes. I have false eyelashes on. I have false nails on. Okay, fake hair. And it looks great. I'm definitely going to walk around swishing my fake ponytail. Yes, you want one too. So these are the final strip extensions that I got, and they are in this curly, wavy, which is how I normally style my hair kind of vibe. This is super hard for me to blend again. I think the straight one and the curly one, I kind of hope that the curly one would be a little bit more blendable, just where I can sort of curl my hair and it might blend in a little bit better. But to be honest, I think I can still kind of tell. But again, I'm not too bothered, and actually I styled this before where I curled my hair and then actually did like a little half up, half down kind of vibe. I kind of used the edges of this and just almost like took it up and folded it around in like a bit of a way so that I couldn't see the edge of the extension, just around here like this. And then I had loads of long hair underneath and kind of more my hair on top in like the little half pony, and that actually looks super cute, and you couldn't really tell so much that it was extensions. I mean, again, if you're not fussed that it's going to look not quite so blended, just go for it, wear it down. Like, maybe you can even do a better job if you have a little bit more hair than me. But I think where I have to obviously like half my hair, put this in the middle, and then that little bit on top just doesn't really blend it so well. But I still do love these, and I'm definitely going to try different styles to try and wear these in some kind of way. Maybe even just like a low pony would look super cute. Or I guess there's loads of different ways that you can try styling strip extensions, just because obviously you've got more versatility, whereas the ponytail is already in one style and you've got to wear it that way. So that is all of the extensions that I have so far. I hope that this has been helpful, and I hope that it's sort of helped you to get the idea that you don't have to pay that much to actually have extensions that look good. I was always under the impression that if I wanted to be able to have any kind of extensions, I'd have to have like the proper hairdresser applied 300 odd quid extensions, which you have to maintain every 6 weeks or so. But actually this way it means that the range of these has been like under £30, and it means that I can still go back to my normal hair sometimes and have the little like short cutesy vibe, but also live out my princess hair best life at the same time. As I said, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and please do like and give me a little comment to say that you enjoyed it if you did, and let me know if there's anything else that you want to see from me. See you next time. Bye guys!